Look, it's very easy to get overlooked when you come out here and you smile and you have good sportsmanship, and people might not take you seriously. And now that's starting to resonate with Amari Miller.
Miller, right now Hale with a hold, and Miller doing her best to escape. Applying the pressure, that is, on Thea Hale.
A couple days ago, Amari celebrated her birthday. She went skydiving, and she said, this is an omen for how I'm going to apply things going forward in my career. I'm going to take more risks. I'm going to try new things because I am determined to reach that next level.
Amari Miller is certainly determined. You're seeing it right off the bat early here, going right after the left shoulder there of Thea Hale. And I think sometimes people forget how impressive of an athlete Amari Miller truly is. Comes from that kickboxing background.
Bubbles are everywhere.
A lot of bubbles floating our way. Focus, Byron, focus. You've seen Thea Hale, trying to turn things around on Amari Miller. Hale, a former cheerleader and gymnast. Looks like we talk about Miller being serious. Thea Hale's just having fun.
Well, listen, when your partner chase you, when you're performing here on Level Up, you hear it. It's the home field advantage, the whole crowd. Right now, Amari Miller, it's like she's playing an away game.
Well, there's so much success all over Chase University. I mean, the athletics department is spending money like never before. They just got a new weight room, Byron. Maybe they need a new strength coach.
Well, are you suggesting someone at this table, Sudhu?
I'm saying that maybe you might be interested. I know you like going to the gym.
I'll tell you what, I know of a heck of a glute workout. I can share with you.
I want to talk to Andre Chase. Thea Hale using Chase's lessons on Amari Miller right now. Hale, applying the pressure on Amari Miller, and now, what is Hale doing once again? Getting the upper hand on Amari Miller.
If Thea Hale doesn't give her opponent, whether it's Amari Miller or anyone else, time to think just how quick she is and how quickly she's able to strike.
Strike indeed, but now Amari Miller maybe getting the upper hand, holding on to the knees of Thea Hale. This can't be good.
Attempted slingshot by Miller.
Counters, but Miller moving out of the way.
Quick thinking by Amari Miller into the cover.
Now the cover, hook of the leg. Thea Hale able to escape. Certainly is. Chase U student section firing as well.
That rocked Miller.
Vicious strike. And now Hale is energized once again.
A series of double axe handles.
Thea Hale now has had enough, it seems like. Amari Miller looks dazed right now.
That rabid level of frenzied energy coming to life.
Rabid indeed.